colors and silver light, but I still feel her in my veins. A ghost inside my atmosphere, calling me back again and again. She pulled me out of gravity. I felt my body leave the ground. No way to fight the energy. I'm lost and I don't want to come down, down, down. I fell in love with an alien. She took me past the stars tonight. Out of this world, no saving me. I'm caught in her electric light. I fell in love with an alien. No turning back, I'm hypnotized. She's in my blood, she's under my skin. A cosmic love I can't deny. Fell in love with an alien.
Hey everybody, this is Joe Dunegan, and I am your host today on Heroes of Rock. And forgive me, y'all, I had actually posted another live video up, and something changed in the setting on my broadcast software, so my microphone did not come through. So I'm starting over again. We'll just call that one a dress rehearsal. This one's the real thing. And I'm going to check, I'm going to turn up the volume on the recording and just make sure my vocal is coming through. And yep, it's coming through. Thank you. I can hear it. Okay, cool. So, today is episode 4 of my Eruption Challenge. The Eruption Challenge. As you know, I first heard Eruption back in the summer of 1978. If you've been following any of my videos and you've heard me blabbering on about it. And y'all, this is such a cool thing for me because after it's been 48 years this summer, probably sometime right about now, 48 years ago, I first heard Eddie Van Halen's Eruption on the Van Halen 1 album. If you're not familiar with it, I'll play you just a couple of seconds of it. Oh, you know what? I've got it slowed down. I need to set the speed back to normal so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, here we go. Let's try again. When I first heard of this song, my jaw dropped, and I said, I gotta do this. So 48 years later, almost 50 years in the making, I am doing it now. I'm learning how to play Eruption. Now we're going to be doing this part right here today. This is what I call phase 2. His tremolo picking there is just insane. Ends here with a dive bomb. All right, so that's where we're going to concentrate on today is that little section right there. I'm going to play it from there again. You just go about right there. Doing these really cool blues licks. Does some swing stuff in there. He does a diminished kind of run that goes into A major pentatonic. Ends here on this dive bomb. All right, so I'm going to put it on 50% speed, and we're going to kind of just take it bit by bit. All right. So when he first goes, what I figured out so far, now you got to remember something. I'm learning this, so I'm going back and I'm listening to the Eruption solo at 50% speed so I can try to pick out as many notes as I possibly can. And I've also cheated a little bit and watched a couple of videos by some other YouTubers as well, namely a guy named Carl Brown. Carl's a great guitar teacher. Carl, if you ever come across this video, man, thank you very much. All right, so I'm going to switch to my lap shot where you can just see the guitar. All right. So, so they do the chords. And then Eddie slides up with this ring finger, his ring finger starting on the D note. That's where your finger hits on a D chord, right? And I'm including A on that chord too. Then he slides all the way up and ends up in the A box right here. And hear how swung they are? So, first licks is a Houston stretch, but it's swung. And what he does is, finger's always on A, first finger's always on A. And he lands on the, that's going to be 17, 19, 21st fret. I do believe that's what that is. So he goes. Here, I'll swing, how much I swung that. So that lick somewhat faster. And next phase. That's a kind of a diminished thing. You're on the C sharp. That's going to be your 14th fret second string. 17th fret second. And that's going to be your 18th fret on the second. Then you're going to do the same pattern on the first string, same frets. Then you're going to do it again. So you're landing back on the 18 on the second string. And he gives it a little bit of whammy there. Then there's a dive bomb. And he does the tremolo picking. This is a good time for me to introduce Eddie's way of holding the pick. So he doesn't hold it the standard way. Here, let me go get to a close-up picture right here. He doesn't do a standard pick like holding it with your thumb and your first finger. He uses his middle finger, and he'll looks like sometimes he'll do like the devil's horns. And a lot of times he'll put his first finger to kind of stabilize the pick. And going back to my lap, you'll see Eddie's wrist is bent just like this, and he's not doing, I don't think he's doing, any kind of palm muting. And also Eddie does first finger 12th fret on E, first string, by the way, and he'll, with his middle finger, on A flat to B with his pinky to A. That's the pattern. And that's basically what I call phase two. Now, that area, where is my mouse? There we go. That area slowed down is. And you can hear him, he's triplet picking. All right, so that's whole phase two. So that whole run is going to be something like this, and I'm not going to play up speed because it'll be sloppy. That's basically the second one. And y'all, let me tell you something. This thing is kicking my butt. I'm 64, as I told you earlier, and it has been a act of love to try to get this right, because Eddie is just such an innovator on the guitar. You know, we lost him way too young, you know, about 6 years ago, I guess. And he just was so way beyond his age as a guitar player and as a performing guitar player. When Van Halen made the Van Halen album out, I'm guessing he was probably in his mid-20s when that album came out. And they had like neighborhood parties, and they had, and things of that nature to, I guess you could say, to break themselves in and learn, and, things of that nature. So, and there's so many more incredible songs, on that album. And there's a video series that I've got coming up, in the, not too distant future. And it's a new series that I'm going to be doing, called The Heroes of Rock Time Machine. And it basically is going to be, I'm going to pick a year, each video, starting with the year 1978. Wow, what a coincidence. Eddie Van Halen's Eruption solo, the Van Halen 1 album came out. There was, God, man, there were so many great albums that came out. I know Journey and the Stones put out an album. I'll have to go back and look at the list, and you'll know there's just a whole lot of great music that came out during that time. and I'm trying to adjust my camera, and I'm not seeing anything moving right now. That's weird. It's okay. It's you know what? It's stuck on my wrong. Oh, I'm on the. Okay, I know why. Here we go. Sorry, I was on the wrong camera. You know, this is the thing about doing live videos and everything, is that it's so crazy to keep up with. I've got this really cool control unit here made by a company called El Gato, I think. It's called a Stream Deck. If you haven't ever heard of it, go check it out, because the cool thing is you don't just have to use it for video situations or anything like that. You can use it to control your computer. It's kind of like, instead of keyboard shortcuts, you're just pushing a button. Like, for instance, I can do this really cool thing. I've set it up to where I basically recorded my voice saying "Heroes of Rock," and I actually put it in Pro Tools and lowered it, and it sounds just like this.
Hero of Rock.
And I can control the explosion. And then I can say, like, "I'm Joe Dunegan,
The digital outlaw of rock and roll."
And then I can use the famous siren from Riding the Storm out. And then I can go back to my main camera again. It's really cool. I can do all kinds of things. I can, what I got here. Okay, let's see. I can do like a close-up shot of me. I can do what I call the lap shot, so that you can see just the whole guitar. I can do my main video. It's like sitting right over my face. That's so funny. And then I can also show you my Helix Edit application, and I can even zoom in on it like that. And I can even put the HX Edit on the screen with me. So y'all, I'm just like a kid in a candy store with all this stuff. But anyway, as I said before, I actually recorded with out voice because there was a setting that was incorrect in my broadcast software. So at any rate, I thank you for checking the video out, man. I'm just making these videos to have fun right now, and as the channel grows and I get more ideas, and I learn how not to say and and things like that on camera and stuff like that, and I get more acclimated to talking on a microphone and talking on camera. And it's a little daunting when you're not talking to anybody, because my channel's so new, but there's nobody watching right now. But that's okay, because here's what I'm doing. I'll take this video and I'll critique myself, and I take notes and see what I can do better. I check my audio out to see if my audio is balanced. Whether I have a really good blend of the guitar while I'm talking on the microphone. I'm not trying to talk louder, and so forth. So anyway, y'all, this was a 41-minute remake of a blunder I did because I didn't have the setting right in my broadcast software, so my microphone didn't come through. I did check it earlier, and it is coming through. So again, y'all, thank you again for coming. And this has been Joe Dunegan,
the digital outlaw of rock and roll.
And this is my channel, my YouTube channel,
Hero of Rock.
Hey, and I am signing out for now. Thank you for watching the video, and love you, everybody. Put some comments down below. Oh yeah, y'all, and make sure you go and subscribe and hit the notification bell for upcoming stuff, and definitely give me a thumbs up, man. It just helps with the AI, and it's just a way for me to get my name out there, and I'm having a good time doing this. Videos are only going to get better, and we're going to have a good time. There's going to be lots of what I like to say is life, music, and nostalgia. And on that note, man, you guys take it easy and have a great afternoon.